I had to come back real quick. Had to come back real quick. Had to come back real quick, man. It's a crazy world, man. And I don't understand how people that has sane minds, um, people that is rational thinking people, at least people you think are rational thinking people. And we wouldn't have never learned that a lot of people in this world today is really not rational thinking people. Really, their thought process is backwards. You wonder what make them think, what make them say stuff that they say that we know that's really not of sane mind, of real lively things. I'm confused. I'm very, very confused, man. So, my bro Unique Mecca Audio, was pulling the card of Hassan Campbell about Supreme and how Supreme was doing his fatherly skills from the position that he's in, meaning from in prison. And it don't matter where you at. If you still have a chance to be in your kid's life, then so be it. Ain't so many things you can say to a kid. But nowadays the kids, and let's get this one straight too. His kid is really a grown man at the end of the day. And yeah, he didn't grow up with his father. They probably had harsh times. And another, and this is another thing. You can't hold Supreme at fault because of where he at right now. Yep, people threw bricks at the penitentiary when they was younger. Supreme was young back then. A lot of things went on. Once again, the drugs was put in our community through the government so they can create a way to send us black people to jail. Yep, it ain't, we can't blame nobody but ourselves for actually indulging in it. But the way they got our community set up, um, money was a big factor in our families. Yep, people can go out and work, and we get it. But the way they grew up, or should I say, we grew up back then, we caught the bull crap. Wise Al, what's up? Tyson Garcia, blessings. But we got caught up in that world, right? Now let's get to the fact of being that Hassan Campbell is trying to discredit Supreme from being a father to his child that's out here in these mean streets that can get his life took and making it sound like as if he did something wrong. First of all, Supreme, the feds just wanted him bad, and they did by any means necessary to put him in jail. And Herb Gotti was his backbone, and they put Herb Gotti in the mix, took all his money, discredited him so that he can't fight and give up money to and give money to Supreme to fight his case. And so, the feds, they wanted to, get at Supreme. So they discredit, they put Herb Gotti into the mix and all that, right? So with that being said, he can't help that the police put him in jail illegally. They broke the law to enforce the law. And that's what I'm saying. And for real, you can't talk nothing bad about nobody if you doing the same thing or have done the same thing. And that's never good. Because if the man trying to save his son's life by getting up there and speaking, we did not speak on nothing for no beefs and all that. because his son said we. And when you move in the mean streets, you know, the art of war is you don't speak about nothing and beefing and all that over no internets and all that. And that's how that goes. Hold on, y'all. So, you know, so yeah, so you know, when people try to discredit another person and, you know, basically being involved by making accusations about you are not in the kid's life, you've been locked up, why would a kid listen to you? What was the other accusations, man, that was said? Even though he's still out here in the world, you know, it basically, bottom line it's called tough love. When you're giving your kids tough love and you're still saying you love them, just because you're going to distance yourself from them with them because they're not listening to you, it's tough love. And certain things you got to back up because you're going to have to let a man be a man and a woman be a woman when you're giving them these lessons. But at least he's given a lesson. At least he's inserting himself to the point where that message could have got his son killed out there in them streets. And then you can't be sending messages when you said basically the same thing about your own son, bro. And this ain't no disrespect to Haas is pulling his coat once again, because we don't get up here to do all the gangster talk and try to make a person look bad. But, you know, this was said out your mouth. And I'm going to play something that Hassan said, and this was played a year ago on a platform. It's called Damn DPOV. Damn, DAMMNDEEPOV is the platform. And it's showing where Hassan called his own son out, and then somebody checked him and still, and this is Hassan saying, like, he don't rock with his son. And it don't matter because your son is a transvestite. You love your kids all the same. It doesn't matter. I'm never turning my back on no kids of mine, not my cousins, nothing. I have gay people, gay family members. That's my family. We around, we all having fun, we chilling. That's their life. But you don't turn on it and then go public with it. And now you make a statement about Supreme with his son, which what Supreme did was a real stand-up move and had to do that to protect his kid. Whether somebody would thought about moving on his son after he said it, or maybe not. He don't know. He ain't taking no chances. And yeah, he said he loved his son. But if his son do what he telling him not to do, he have to disown him. And it goes like that with these kids out here, because these kids get a certain age and they act crazy. They don't want to listen to their parents. So what can we do? We can't keep fighting them, but we can try to protect them still at any given chance. I've been through it with one of my daughters. Didn't want to listen, thinking that what I was saying is just me just trying to overpower her thinking. No, it was a thing that saved her life, and not even saying she was in danger. As far as I know, it could have been that way, and if something would have happened, my heart, and I would have been tore up behind that. And then now I got to get out there and go and handle that. I'd rather save her life, and if she don't speak to me no more, then that's what it is. And that's the same thing what Preem is talking about. So his son chose that path. But look, his son snapped right out of it. That means he respects his father. It doesn't matter if he's in jail. He could still respect his parent regardless. It ain't his fault that the police broke the law to enforce the law because his father was a powerful person out here on this planet. But there's nothing wrong with a man fixing that because they wasn't in the household. A lot of people that didn't have a father in the household, I know a lot of them, and a lot of them came out smart businessmen right now. Still wasn't nothing to play with in the streets. A lot of them is my friends, and they still around. But they don't move with no girly movement. They not putting their fingers on a man unless it's about that life. They not yelling and making a scene to be, make somebody let them know like, oh, it's beef when I see you and all that. They not doing all that. That ain't the way to move. But Hassan did it, and I want y'all to hear it. So y'all might have to pull Hassan code about what was you meaning when you said it, bro. But it's gonna play kind of fast, but y'all could basically hear what he's saying. But y'all check it out.
I got a son. My older son is a transvestite. If I'm gay, whatever you want to call him. I still had to learn a lot, the little nigga. Because I realized what society gets a little, but I don't like what he is. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. If he go around my son that I'm talking about, you gonna look at that nigga like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? He's not gonna be nice, and I'm not gonna make him.
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
At the end of the day, that's still that son.
Right? Exactly, that's still your son. Like, what are you doing? Why are you calling your son all these disrespectful names? What is wrong with you? Hopefully this guy talks some sense into this dude, because this is crazy.
Right, so no matter what, right. But that's at the end of the day, I'm gonna set my child no matter what they are.
This the guy checking Hassan.
Because that's his bottom line. I had to learn that. I didn't have to learn that because I gave birth to that child.
Exactly.
When that child come up, that child's still mine, no matter what it is. I had to learn that, and I'm not lying. So, and no disrespect to the LGBT crew.
Secret iPhone trick nobody knows.
Hold on, y'all.
But at the end of the day,
you can't not love him. You used to be one of them. No, you still one of them. I bet this is for you.
So it's.
I got cousins. I got cousins. I grew up with gay cousins. At the end of the day, they're my cousins. But at the end of the day, if you try the wrong way, I'm gonna beat your ass because I had to do that. But at the end of the day, that's still my cousin. I love him. If he called me right now, yo, I'm going no matter what. Because that's my blood and that's my family.
Thanks. Right, Hassan. Shit.
Wow, so that's the clip that somebody sent me. Wow. That is crazy. I can't believe he said what he said. He literally disrespected his own child for being gay, for being slow, for being... Wow.
And this is all I'm saying, people. Hassan just said all of the things that he said. Go to Hassan page. Shout out to Hassan. This is just pulling your coat. You said the same thing, so that's contradictive. So all your followers that's putting in comments to people that's commenting to you about Preem did right, and they saying that Hassan is speaking facts. Well, they need to check you about what you said. And they don't understand that a man that comes from them streets, that's been out here putting that work in for real, knows how the next person will feel when they say we ain't playing that, we, as if they gonna come get at them. And sometimes when you're talking about coming to get at a person, when a person hear about that, they gonna come get at you before they wait for you to come get at them. That's how it really goes out there in them streets. And it could be real explosive. His son is out here moving around, not saying by himself. He might got a little team or whatever, however it may go. But still, at the end of the day, his real rights ain't out here. His cousin came home, which is Preem's nephew. He's home, but still, they not getting caught up in those stuff over the internet. It's a lot of real OGs that's official that's not about none of that. So you can't dictate how another man chastise their child and do their fathering because he said he don't love them. Don't make it look like he's saying he don't love them and he going against them just because of the internet. No, he's saying I love my son. No, he said I love my son, but I will not condone what he's doing. And if he chose the internet over what I said to him, then I can't rock with him no more. That's all he said. And that goes for any, if the father is in the house. I've been in the house. Or if I ain't even in the house, I am always there, always been in my kid's life. And it's just some kids that get rebellious when they want to. And you have no control over it, but to fall back and give them tough love. But if you can voice your opinion to save their life and they still don't speak to you or whatever, then so be it. Let me save his life. Let me save her life. And we just continue our relationship until we straighten it out and make our relationship better. But them streets ain't nothing to play with, to gamble with his kid life for him not to say nothing about it. Why would he do that? And then he'll say, damn, I could have just spoke out. If something would have happened to his kid, he could have said, damn. And then he'll say, damn, I should have spoke out, said something to prevent that, man. Damn, man. And then he'll feel bad during the rest of his bid. And then that his child's mother would be, sad. His parents, the grandparents, if so be it, and the aunts, nephews, whatever, when they will be looking at him like, damn, maybe you could have did something from in jail to help him and save him. No, he did what he was supposed to do. He played a chess move. I'm not understanding how people could actually comment and say that you saying all the right stuff. That sounds good from a perspective of some fathers that might be in the household and ain't doing nothing with their kids and let them run wild and do whatever. It might sound good for some parents that's in the household that straight up don't care at all. Like, it's limits or limitations to a lot of it for you to just go that route. He didn't say nothing wrong. And I just be wondering, House, why do you always pick the opposite thing to do? Reactions to things in life that you know is wrong, but you try to make it and spin the twist on it and add a little positivity to it to make it look good or sound good on your behalf. And then you got people that really think that they listening to something positive. That means they, somebody could tell them the sky's green and we looking at it as blue, but if you keep putting your spin and twist on it, they'll be like, yeah, you're right, it is green. That's all that is, man. Stand for nothing, fall for anything type people, man, is in them comments, man. That's buck wild to me. And for you to put that out there to make it look as if Preem did wrong or said something wrong, that opened another can of worms for other kids to think that they can do the same thing and disregard whatever their parents saying, by making these kids think the Supreme said something wrong to his child, man. And he didn't. He said all the right things. Just basically confused me with what's going on. And I just had to chime in real quick. So yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like button. Y'all subscribing up here. If you're new up here, please subscribe. Hit that notification so you know when I come on. And it's a big shout out to all my knowledgeable people that support me, support what I'm doing. Once again, this ain't no throwing no punches at Hassan in a disrespectful manner, because I don't come that way. We ain't about that, but you don't have to pull people coat and let them know, like, this ain't what it is, bro. You always do reaction videos to do the opposite of what really is right. And if that's your platform, yeah, I get it. But make sure you didn't say nothing or do nothing before you put it out there. And there's other things in that video, but y'all go check Homeboy page out and y'all get to see the rest of it. Y'all go in there and search it on YouTube. And it's more stuff that was said by Hassan about his kid, about one of them is retarded. Bro, you gotta love them all the same. There's no way that you say that and then just went crazy or Supreme on one of your joints. Supreme did nothing wrong about what his kid does and all that. And, getting into another man's business with his child definitely ain't cool neither. That's a dangerous situation if a man decides to want to even take it there. That's just pulling your coat, bro. And that's just that. I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm going to give you my advice on that. And that's just that, man. Your boy Big Boosie signing out, man. Y'all hit me up at the Real Big Boosie on my IG page. And I'll see y'all on the next one. We got to finish talk about this Big Meech, man. I got to come back with some of that because, like I said, that Big Meech stuff ain't looking like they saying it is. The Tammy Cohen's, it's coming out that she was doing moves on her own. And it's just like I thought. Can't put no bad bone on nobody when it comes to the ratting and putting their name in that, man. That's a dangerous situation as well. Very dangerous.